So you think you know Dubai? The photos only show the surface. Skyscrapers, luxury cars, endless sand. But Dubai is more than a highlight reel. It's a city where you can ski in the morning and ride a camel by afternoon. Built by people from everywhere, for people from everywhere, it's a place of wild contrasts. We'll climb the Burj Khalifa, get lost in the Dubai Mall, race through desert dunes, and wander ancient souks. This isn't just a travel guide. It's my story of swapping Africa's rhythms for Dubai's futuristic pulse. I'll share jaw-dropping moments, the people I met, and the culture clash between old traditions and new ambitions. Dubai is a city of constant change, where wooden boats float in the shadow of glass towers. I want to show you what fascinated me, the order, the diversity, the surprises. So buckle up. We're about to explore the real Dubai through my eyes. Let's get started. Hey everyone, it's Trevor, usually behind a desk, but today your guide to Dubai. I'm not a travel blogger, just a curious African guy who wanted to see if Dubai lives up to the hype. My channel is about seeing the world with humor and curiosity, and this time I'm breaking down a travel experience. Why Dubai? Because it's a city that turned a desert into a dream, and I wanted to see that ambition up close. Is it all show, or is there something real beneath the golden glass? Join me as I share the big moments, the weird food and the surprises. Forget what you think you know. Let's go in with open minds and empty stomachs. This is for anyone who's ever wondered about Dubai, or just loves a good adventure. The story starts the moment the plane doors open. Let's dive in. Stepping off the plane in Dubai, I was immediately struck by the sense of order and scale. The air was thick with anticipation, and even the jet bridge felt like a portal to another world. I knew I wasn't in Johannesburg anymore. Everything here seemed to move with a quiet precision, as if the city itself was choreographed. The airport felt like a futuristic city, massive, spotless, and eerily efficient. Every surface gleamed, and the architecture soared above me, all glass and steel, reflecting the ambition of the city outside. No chaos, just quiet purpose and endless moving walkways. It was as if the airport was designed to impress, to make you feel like you'd arrived somewhere truly extraordinary. The drive to my hotel was surreal. Perfect highways, manicured lawns, and a skyline rising like a mirage from the desert. The city seemed to stretch endlessly, each building more daring than the last. The buildings weren't just tall, they were art, twisting and shimmering in the sun. Each one told a story of innovation, of a city determined to outdo itself at every turn. My taxi driver from Pakistan proudly pointed out landmarks. He spoke of Dubai's growth with admiration, sharing stories of how the city had transformed in just a few decades. Most people here are from somewhere else. The city is a crossroads, a place where cultures blend and new beginnings are possible. Dubai isn't just an Arab city, it's a global city, a melting pot with its own unique rules. You hear dozens of languages in a single afternoon, and every face tells a different story. Checking into my hotel, everything was seamless. Buttons, sensors, polite but distant service. Technology was everywhere, making the experience smooth but almost impersonal. That first night, looking out at the city's lights, I felt awe. The city sparkled, alive with possibility, and I wondered what stories were unfolding behind each window. Dubai is built on ambition. Every crane, every new building is a testament to the city's relentless drive to reach higher and go further. It's a place that never sleeps, humming with energy and possibility. Even late at night, the city pulses with life, as if it's always on the verge of something new. The perfection was intimidating, but I couldn't wait to explore. There was a sense that anything could happen here, that the city was inviting me to dream bigger. This was a city that dared to dream bigger than any other. Dubai was more than a destination. It was a statement, a vision brought to life in steel and glass. I was ready for the adventure, eager to see what surprises this city of dreams had in store for me. You can't visit Dubai without seeing the Burj Khalifa. It's the city's crown jewel, and a symbol of just how far this city has come in such a short time. Rising out of the desert like a futuristic mirage, it's a sight that never fails to impress, no matter how many times you see it. The elevator ride to the top is so fast your ears pop, and the view is unreal. Desert on one side, ocean on the other. From up here, you get a sense of Dubai's ambition, stretching out in every direction. The city looks like a glittering oasis, surrounded by endless sand and shimmering water, and you realize just how much has been built from scratch. Next door is the Dubai Mall, a kingdom of over 1,000 stores an ice rink, a giant aquarium, and even a waterfall. It's not just a shopping center. It's an entire world under one roof, where you can lose yourself for hours. There's something for everyone, from luxury boutiques to quirky pop-ups, and the energy is contagious. My favorite, walking through the aquarium tunnel, surrounded by sharks and rays, in the middle of a desert mall. It's surreal to watch these creatures glide overhead while you're just steps away from designer stores and gourmet cafes. The contrast is pure Dubai, unexpected and unforgettable. Dubai is all about making the impossible real. Skyscrapers twist and soar, and the city lights up at night like a scene from a sci-fi movie. Every building seems to compete for attention, each one more daring than the last. To escape the city, I went on a desert safari, dune bashing, camel rides, and a Bedouin-style camp under the stars. The silence of the desert is a world away from the city's buzz, and the golden dunes stretch as far as the eye can see. Sharing stories around a campfire, I felt connected to the ancient traditions that still live on here. The contrast between city and desert was stunning. One moment you're surrounded by glass towers, the next you're in a sea of sand with nothing but the wind and the stars for company. It's a reminder of how Dubai balances modernity with its natural roots. Then, I crossed Dubai Creek on a wooden abra to the old souks. The gentle rocking of the boat, the sound of water lapping against the hull, and the sight of the city's old trading port made me feel like I'd stepped back in time. The gold souk glittered. The spice souk was a riot of smells and colors, and the chaos felt familiar, like markets back home. Here, bargaining is an art, and every stall has a story. The air is thick with the scent of saffron, cardamom, and incense, and the energy is infectious. Beneath all the glass and steel, Dubai's heart is still connected to its trading routes. Merchants in traditional dress, old wooden boats, and the hum of commerce remind you that this city was built on trade long before the skyscrapers arrived. The city is a blend of old and new, tradition and ambition. You'll find ancient wind towers standing beside gleaming towers of glass, and every street tells a story of transformation. Every corner had a new surprise. Whether it's stumbling upon a quirky art installation, a hidden cafe, or a street performer, Dubai keeps you guessing and always delivers something unexpected. Dubai is a place where the past and future collide. It's a city that never stops reinventing itself, yet never forgets where it came from, and that's what makes it unforgettable. Dubai is a city of dreams, where every visit feels like the start of a new adventure, and every memory is tinged with a sense of wonder. Dubai's food is as global as its people. You can eat your way around the world in a week. I had incredible Indian biryani in Old Dubai, fancy Italian by the fountain, and finally found authentic Emirati makbous. The city's population is mostly expatriates. Taxi drivers from Pakistan, waiters from the Philippines, managers from Britain. It's a city built by a global workforce, efficient but sometimes a bit lonely. The culture is polite and respectful, but everyone keeps their distance. People are here to work, save, and eventually move on. Community bonds are rare. The unspoken rule, work hard, follow the law, and you'll have a good life. Dubai is incredibly safe and orderly, but spontaneity is rare. It's a trade-off security and comfort for a bit less freedom. It made me reflect on the different ways societies can work. Coming from Africa, Dubai's flawless infrastructure blew my mind. Roads, transport, internet, all perfect. In Africa, we thrive on resourcefulness and improvisation. In Dubai, everything is planned and executed with precision. Time is money here. Punctuality is expected, and the city runs like a machine. Public spaces are spotless and calm, a stark contrast to the vibrant chaos of African cities. I loved the peace and safety, but sometimes missed the energy and spontaneity of home. The biggest difference? Ambition. Dubai's growth is top-down, driven by a grand vision and unlimited resources. In Africa, change is bottom-up, messier but resilient and creative. Seeing Dubai made me appreciate both models. It showed what's possible with a clear plan, but also reminded me of the power of grassroots ingenuity. Both worlds have their strengths, and both have lessons to offer. My very first challenge in Dubai was something as simple as crossing the street. Back home, I'd dart through traffic, weaving between cars with a practiced confidence. But here there's no such thing as jaywalking. Everyone waits patiently for the green man to appear, even if the road is empty. I stood at the curb, feeling out of place, unsure if I should just go for it or follow the crowd. Luckily, A friendly stranger noticed my hesitation. With a warm smile, he explained the rules, and I couldn't help but laugh at my own confusion. It was a small moment, but it set the tone for my time in Dubai, full of surprises and lessons in the most unexpected places. Later, wandering through the vibrant spice souk, I was swept up in a whirlwind of colors, scents, and sounds. A shopkeeper launched into the most theatrical saffron sales pitch I'd ever heard. He claimed Bollywood stars and American presidents were all his regulars. His energy was infectious, and I found myself grinning from ear to ear. I didn't end up buying the saffron, but I'll never forget his performance. It was like being part of a street play, right in the middle of the market. Social etiquette was another lesson I learned quickly. One evening, my animated storytelling in a cafe drew a gentle, knowing look from an Emirati couple nearby. Their subtle reminder made me realize that in Dubai, public spaces are often more reserved, and it's important to be mindful of the local customs. Adjusting to this quieter, more respectful public culture took some effort, but it opened my eyes to a different way of being. And just when I thought I was getting the hang of things, Dubai threw me another curveball. Penguins. Penguins. In the desert. In a mall. It sounded impossible, but there they were. I stumbled upon an indoor ski slope, complete with real snow, and a penguin encounter that felt straight out of a dream. Families laughed, children played, and I watched in disbelief as penguins waddled by, completely at home in this surreal winter wonderland. Penguins in Dubai. If you can dream it, you can build it. That's the spirit of this city. The city is full of these surreal moments where the impossible becomes everyday reality. Every day brought something unexpected, a new sight, a new lesson, a new story to tell. Dubai is a place where the absurd becomes reality, where tradition and innovation collide in the most fascinating ways. And that's part of its magic, the feeling that anything can happen and often does. Dubai can be pricey, but you can eat well in old neighborhoods like Deira and Bur Dubai. Use the metro. It's clean, cheap, and connects everywhere. Save taxis for when you really need them. Bargain respectfully in the souks, it's expected. Pack light, loose clothes for the heat, but dress modestly in public spaces. Always bring a sweater. The air conditioning is freezing. Respect local customs. No public affection. Keep your voice down and follow rules during Ramadan. Be careful discussing politics or the royal family. Buy a local SIM card for easy navigation and drink lots of water. Explore beyond the tourist spots. The real Dubai is in its older neighborhoods. Most importantly, come with an open mind. Dubai is full of surprises and contrasts. Embrace it and you'll have an amazing experience. What I loved most about Dubai was its fearless ambition. It's always asking, what's next? Watching the Dubai fountain at night, surrounded by people from everywhere, I felt a sense of shared wonder. Dubai is more than a destination. It's an education in ambition, diversity, and possibility. It challenged my perceptions and expanded my world. For fellow Africans, it's a great first step into the Middle East, safe, easy, and welcoming. The city's transformation from fishing village to global hub is its real story. Would I go back? Absolutely. Dubai leaves you with awe and big questions about the future. It's a place that shows what humanity can achieve when it dreams big. Thanks for joining me. Now go see it for yourself.